Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Board It Up, a channel all about board games. My name's Aaron, I'm your host, and today I'm unboxing Chronicles of Crime, the Millennium series. This is the 1400 box. It's published by Lucky Duck Games and designed by David Cicurel and Wojciech Grajkowski. Now this just came out of Kickstarter, just got released recently, and it is the successor to the very popular Chronicles of Crime, the original. So let's look at this box here, and if you're interested, I'll be unboxing this whole series. So you have the 1400, and then you have the 1900, or 1900s rather. Then you have the futuristic 2400s. Then there's an expansion called the Chronicles of Time. And finally, there's also, if you're interested, if you got it on Kickstarter, I think, you get this box where you can fit everything in one place neatly. So stay tuned for all these videos. They'll be coming out, and I'll link all these in the description below. So for now, let's put all these aside, and let's just look at the 1400 for now. So if you never played Chronicles of Crime, the original, it incorporates QR codes to pictures with cards with pictures of faces and different events and locations, and you're scanning these locations on this app. As you go to these locations and you interrogate different people, you look at clues, and it also has a VR component as well, which you can do on your phone, either with or without a VR glasses or VR headset. So as I explained briefly, this is a series that goes from the 1400s all the way up to the 2400s, and I believe it follows one family or one generation throughout time, but each individual one is self-contained, but there are, I think, arcs that carry on into the other episodes in the series. So I'm very excited for this. Let's open it up and see what's inside. This image here gives me Assassin's Creed vibes as well, so which is really cool. And I believe it takes place in France. I really enjoy playing the original. I've played all of the ones that came in the base set. I know there are some community created content and also a couple of expansions for the original. They will probably come up with a few more expansions to this system as well. Let's open it up and take a look. I know it has some spoilers in the box, so I won't be showing you all the different components, and especially not the spoilery components. So don't worry about that. So here we go. Let's open it up. We have the rule book. Gloss finish, very nice. I love this time period as well, and the art design and the different people and everything that you get here is very thematic. Gives you all different symbols and things you could do, and the app is essential for this game. As you can see, I actually did end up getting the VR clip-on component that you can clip onto a phone or a tablet, although you don't need it. It's not essential. And if you have an actual VR headset with the glasses, that would probably be even better, which I don't have. So there you go. Those are the credits. Put that aside. You have, this is a player board, I believe. Tells you where everything goes. Now, because this just got released, even though I'll be unboxing all of these games in the series, I know only the 1400s game has the app finished and completed, the stories and everything finished. So only the 1400s is playable right now, and in the next months coming up, they should be finishing up the stories and the app and all the other technical things for the other games in the series as well. Here you can see there are locations for different characters that will help you, and here I think you lay out different clues that you'll find. You're essentially solving a series of mysteries or murders in this location as detectives. So we go. I really like this tray that they have, and I think you can just take the tray out and put it in that big box. So let's look at some of the locations. Like I said, I'm not going to be showing you all the different locations. Here are the different characters that you can interrogate or visit and question. So, as showcased in the box cover art, there is a dog. Now I know the Kickstarter had a vote as to what the name of the dog was going to be. I don't remember actually what they ended up voting on. I'll only show you a couple of these. I'm not going to reveal all the different characters. Now the really neat thing about this is a game like this that is very clean and only has these QR codes lend itself to community creations of different scenarios, because you could make up a story using these same characters. And actually in the original game you have multiple different scenarios which uses the same characters as an example. One of them, this guy could be the person who's dead, and another scenario, this guy could be one of the people that is involved in the murder, and in another case it could be like a bystander or things like that. So it is very flexible and versatile to whoever wants to design an original story using these characters. So there you go, that's just some of the characters that come in the game. These are the clue cards that you will be able to find in the game. Now you are able to visit different crime scenes in the game with the app, and you will look around in a VR headset, or just holding the phone in front of your face and looking around. Actually, it'll create a three-dimensional space inside the app, and you're calling out, okay, I see some food lying on the floor, or I see a knife on the floor, and the other people are actually going through these and pulling out the things that whoever's looking at the crime scene is calling out, like jewelry, or that could be a clue, or letters and messages, or paintings could be a clue, or bedding. There are some games and toys, plants, toiletries, etc., trash. So one person is looking at the crime scene, calling out these things, and everybody else is looking and drawing these out, and you scan them, and the app will tell you actually if that piece of evidence is relevant to the game or not, to that scenario or not. So that's that. And then these are the different locations and characters that you can visit. And I believe in the story these represent different family members that you have access to, and they have different abilities. In the original one, you have access to a forensics expert, a psychologist, a doctor, things like that, like an IT guy, hacker. So here you have access to a spy who's an expert on people, so you can, if you want to know more about a certain witness, you go and talk to him. So you scan this code, then that gives you access to this person, and then you scan the QR code of, say, this dog, and he'll tell you something about the dog or that character or some guy that you think might be suspicious. You have a merchant, and she will tell you some stuff about items that you might have found, like the food or jewelry. And then you have a monk, expert on written material, so he'll help you decipher some things. And I know some of these games will have some mechanic of puzzles and things like that. Maybe I'm not quite sure if 1400's episode has puzzles or not. But anyways, the monk will help you with that. Is that the same? So they are double-sided. Okay. And then you have some of these locations that you'll be going to. Again, you'll be scanning the QR code, and it'll put you in the location. And then the app will tell you, okay, these are the characters. Pull out character number 5 and 3 and 18, and you would lay them out in these locations, in these spots of the location, and then you can scan them to talk to them. And if you found evidence from another place, let's say, or some information from another person that you've talked to in a previous location, and this guy thinks something contrary to what you already know, you could actually tell them, oh, hey, I think you're lying because we found this piece of evidence. So that you can direct the conversation in a certain way based on what information you found. So it's really neat idea, and it lends itself to a lot of cooperation as well. This is a fully cooperative game, if I didn't mention it already. So here we go, really looking locations in France. I believe this is in France. So there we go. So, oh, there are a few more. Okay, I believe these might be some spoiler cards because they have this symbol with some either puzzles or special locations or things that might be happening. So I will not be showing you, well, this is visible as soon as you open the box. Can't really avoid that. But I won't be showing you what's in them, and it looks like there's 20 of them. So that'll remain a secret for you to unlock. Just make sure there's nothing hidden underneath. I'm not even sure if I want to show this. Anything hidden underneath. There isn't in this case. Okay, so that is the 1400th episode of Chronicles of Crime, the Millennium series. Let me know if you've played Chronicles of Crime, the original, and what you think of it, if you like it, and if you plan on buying this. Either you contributed to the Kickstarter or you're planning on buying it when it comes on retail. I believe this box will be coming out on retail for Christmas season. So if you plan on getting it, you'll have access to at least this box for now, and then the other ones down the road. And like I said, you don't need to own the whole series to have the full picture. There are some clues and Easter eggs and certain storylines that might connect them briefly or loosely, I guess. But for you to enjoy this story, all you need is this box and the app, which is free. So that's Chronicles of Crime, the Millennium series. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification button if you want to get informed, especially because I will be unboxing the other games that came in this series, like the 1900s and the 2400s, as well as the, I don't think this is a Kickstarter exclusive. It might be coming out later, Chronicles of Time, the expansion. So stay tuned for those, and I really appreciate your support in this new channel that I've started up. And if you like anything board game related, unboxing videos like this, or gameplay videos and reviews, rules overviews, things like that, please consider subscribing. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, see ya.